Students, welcome back to computer science classes of class 12. Today we are going to learn the REST network protocols, and these are email protocols, remote access protocols, and chat and VoIP protocol. Let us see. We will start with email protocols. The first one is SMTP. It stands for Simple Mail Transfer Protocol, and it is the standard mail that is used for transferring or sending email messages between servers. So most email systems that send mail over the internet uses SMTP, and the messages can be then retrieved with an email client using either POP or IMAP. Now let us see some more feature of POP3 and IMAP. IMAP stands for Internet Message Access Protocol. So with IMAP, the message does not remain on the local device like your computer and all. It just remains on the server. Even if you open your message which you have got, it will be on your local device. It will not be saved. But with POP3, the moment you open it, it will be saved to your computer. Okay. Now remote login. Remote login is actually logging in to some remote area, or you can say a login that allows user terminal to connect to a host computer via network, or you can interact with the host computer as if the user terminal were directly connected to the host computer. Or in other words, you can say, suppose you are at your home and your main computer or the server with which you want to connect is at your school or some office. So if you want to connect to the server, you have to use remote login. Okay, so such login is actually known as remote login. Now what are the different protocols that can be used for remote login? It's Telnet, SCP, SSH, SFTP, and many more. Now let us understand what is Telnet. It is simply text-based network protocol which is used for accessing remote computers over TCP/IP protocols like the internet. It was first launched in the year of 1969. Okay. So you can relate this 1969 with something more. What? That is your ARPANET. That was the first network created, right? With the help of those army defense persons. Now, so we can say Telnet is the first login protocol or the remote login protocol. Then we have got SSH, Secure Shell Protocol. It is often used for remote terminal connections, which allows you to access the terminal on a remote computer. So you can say it is a logging protocol that logs into remote machine via shell, like using your shell. Like now operating system has got two parts, shell and kernel. So that shell. Well, all data between client and servers are encrypted. So it is very secure. The next we have got secure copy. The word itself says it helps you to copy the information. So the protocol that allow you to copy files between two servers, that is the remote access, the computer which you are having in front of you and the computer which is at the office or the school. So it helps to copy the information from one computer to another. So that is your secure copy. Now moving to next, we have got SFTP. It is secure shell file transfer protocol, or you can say it is secure file transfer protocol. It is actually facilitating data access and data transfer over a secure shell. So this is a secure version of file transfer protocol. I hope all of you remember what is file transfer protocol. The file, the FTP client, FTP server and all. In the previous session we have done that. Now moving to chat protocol or VoIP. Before that we will learn what is chatting. Chatting, all of you know, right? It is nothing but a communication over internet or informal communication. And a chat program is nothing but a software which is required for chatting over the internet. For example, the messengers, the campfire, internet messengers, MSN messengers, okay, or Google Chat. Earlier we used to have this Google Chat in common. Now, in order to chat, the user should have an account on that chatting program, right? And a phone call is a voice based chat, while an online chat is the text conversation. So the text conversation we call it as online chat. So this difference I guess you have understood what is the voice based chat and the online chat. Now let us understand the first protocol for chatting. It is IRC, Internet Relay Chat. This is the protocol used for chatting. It provides a chatting between a group and between two individuals. It was developed by this personality of Finland in the late 1980s, and it is basically based on client server model. Let us understand how it works. The IRC client sends and receives the messages to and from the IRC server. Okay, the IRC server then transports the message from client to another, one client to another, and the IRC server is linked to many other servers of the IRC network. Then the IRC server identifies every user through a unique nickname. I guess all of you know you have got a nickname while you are chatting. And each user is assigned a unique channel in case of multiple discussions are taking place. So this is the way how IRC is working. Now next we have got VoIP. This is voice over internet protocol, and this protocol is basically used for your video conferencing and all. So it enables the transfer of voice using packet switch network. All of you remember packet switching, where the data is converted or made into segments, small packets, and then that has been routed from the receiver to the sender to the receiver. Now by using VoIP software, phone calls can be done using standard internet connections, and this method of making phone call is much cheaper than conventional way like your Skype video calling and all. It is actually of no cost. Now, what is the method? What are the different methods we can use for VoIP service? There are three different methods. We will start with ATA. It is analog to digital converted. It is used to connect the telephone device to the computer and takes because we are saying which is converting the analog to digital. So, it takes the analog signals from the phone and converts it to digital signals. So these digital signals can now be transmitted over the internet. Okay. So you are taking the analog one from the phone calls and then converting it to digitals to convert it to send it to internet. In this way this ATA is working. Then we have got IP phones. The second method. IP phones appear much like an ordinary telephone or cordless phone. It is directly connected to the router or the LAN, and they have all hardware and software necessary right on board to handle the IP call. So like if you do a voice call in WhatsApp, so that is your IP phone. Now the next one we have got computer to computer. In this method, and this is the simplest method of VoIP. For this we require computer, internet, speakers, microphone, and it is most cheapest one of way of IP, and it only requires a particular amount of fees that has been provided to ISP, the monthly connection amount. With this, we over with the different protocols that is there in the syllabus of class 12. Please understand, go through the video, try to understand them. If you have any doubt, do let me know. We'll explain it again. Thank you.